Alright, Beefy here. I'm going to talk about the Benchmade Model 53 Bali-Song today. I got this one, it's on loan. They wanted me to check it out. So, this one actually belongs to Knife, so I figured I'd give it a look-see, see what I thought of it. He had a review of it, so did Silent J. This is going to be my take on it. Okay, first things first. It's a smaller Bali-Song and lighter. Its handles are made of all G10. There's no liners on the handles, and that's going to become critical later. We'll find out. Give you an idea of frame of reference. There's my rainbow fly. Put it right next to it there. As you can see, it's a much smaller Bali-Song, and that's going to be an issue. Let's talk about the things I like about this thing first. First of all, it latches closed real nice. It is light, so when you're carrying it, you don't know notice it's there really. I like the blade shape, generally speaking. That nice flat grind. The stonewash finish on it is really nice. It is a Marlowe design too, with Benchmade. Dual tang pins. You know, good little knife really in that respect. Blade is super sharp. Full flat grind goes right through just about everything. Nice jimping back here. Good place to push your thumb. And you know, again, the actual shape of the blade itself is great. The things I don't really like about it, this odd little bump here, looks like they stole this blade off of a flipper or something like that. A flipper cell folder. It doesn't need to be there. It actually gets in the way because the handles are so short. You run your finger up against it trying to get your whole hand on the handles. The pocket clip is huge in relation to the rest of the knife. Now it does work very well at keeping the knife in your pocket. It better because it's huge. Spacers, good sized spacers, but I think they're made of titanium and they don't weigh anything, and that's another problem. G10 handles, they don't weigh enough. They're also not, you know, steel liners would have done wonders for this knife right here. Would have fattened it up a little bit and would have prevented that. I don't know if you can see, but there's damage already from the latch. This knife isn't that old. It's about a month and a half old, and already where the latch impacts the handle is wearing quite a bit. Another thing I don't like, you can't flip this knife effectively. You just can't. Now as a user, as cutting stuff, it works really well. There's a problem. Bali-Songs in most places are illegal to carry. Some places are even illegal to own. So the idea of an everyday carry knife like this, you know, small, they did get that right. You know, the blade is under 4 inches, and that helps out in most localities. But it's still a Bali-Song. G10 handles, yeah, I'm just not a fan of this at all. The texturing's good, but the colors, I'm not a big fan of the color. It looks like boogers. Just not into it. The stonewash finish on the blade is real nice, and the kind of bead blast finish on this titanium is real nice. I like the latch itself. But again, where it meets up, it's already showing wear. And if I'm going to carry this every day, I'm going to use it every day. I just carried it around. I carried it around and used it quite a bit. But it was, you know, again, and I didn't add too much to this, but it's just not that great in terms, you know, it's not the best in terms of, you know, long range wear and tear on those handles. And I'm sure Benchmade will gladly fix it for you, but you know, that's I'd rather not send my knife in every, you know, month and a half or 2 months to get new handles. It just seems dumb to me. Okay. As I said, you can't really flip this thing very effectively. You know, just basic opening and closing is about what it's good at. Rollovers, chaplains, things like that, it doesn't happen. Or if you can make it happen, you're way better at this than I am. Not saying it's impossible, but it's very difficult. And you know, that's fine. Again, the target is the everyday user, and the blade cuts stuff very well. I will say that again. The D2 steel is nice. Again, that really attractive stonewash finish on it. It's kind of flat, not real shiny. That full flat grind, that's great. But all of that said, it's $150 for a knife that may or may not be legal in your area to carry. And it seems like a lot of money for this knife. You know, for that kind of money, actually a lot less, buy one of these. This is a Boker Subcom. This is the TI for what they call it. They'd call it a special edition. It's Chadlow Spano Subcom folder. Short little blade, frame lock, titanium frame, all metal construction, 440 steel blade. Nice flat grind. Really good little knife. They go for about $30. And it's small enough that it's legal just about anywhere. Blade's only 1.5 inches on this one. Okay? You know, I use this one. This one's mine. I use it all the time. This one you can't use as much. It's just not as practical. When you hold it in the hand, the handles are too close together when it's open. It feels really small. It's hard to get a grip on. And when you do get a grip on it, the pocket clip digs into your hand. Well, you'll say, well, move the pocket clip to the other side of the handle. Fine, it'll dig into your fingers. Just not my style. Again, you know, I think Benchmade and Marlowe both missed the mark with this one. It's made of good stuff, but I don't think they did it. It's not applied well. And it's a shame. It really is. You know, if the handles were just a shade fatter and a little longer and had some steel liners, I think they might have a winner here. But as it is right now, I don't think so. It's just not my cup of tea. Again, you could buy this for $30 or this for $150. It's up to you. I know where my money went. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.